Everybody to a new episode of Wildcat Voices. Woo! I'm joined today by the one and only Georgia Hale. What?
That's crazy.
What? What? So, let's get into some icebreakers real quick. So, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
So I could just like sit somewhere and no one can see me. So like if I was drawing something, just sit in a corner and just like.
And
no one
wouldn't
would judge
people
me.
like see like a floating pencil? Though?
Yeah, they would, but like that's not my problem.
Oh, the school's haunted. What?
I would love people to think the school's haunted.
Oh my gosh. So, are you a morning person or a night person?
Night.
Night person?
I'm so mean in the morning.
Oh, you're
I'm
like
so mean.
Why are you so mean in the morning?
Because I get grumpy because I don't want to be awake.
You'd rather just be sleeping?
Yeah, I'd rather just curl up in bed and nap all day.
So, like, do you love the weekends? Where you can just like sleep in?
No, because I work every Sunday and Saturday I have robotics, so I don't sleep during the weekends. It's rough.
Okay, so getting to our last icebreaker here, what is your favorite piece of artwork that you've submitted to a competition?
I think, that's a hard one. Definitely my board game that I made last year. It's called Sweet Deal. It's playable.
You made a board game?
I fully made it. I have the physical version at my house. It's fully playable. I'm actually going to play it with Mr. Teal soon. So that'll be fire. I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay, Georgia, getting into our main questions now. Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
A bit about myself?
Yeah, like your grade, hobbies, and family, your name.
Okay, well, I'm a senior.
What?
My family, I have an older brother, and then my mom and my dad. My older brother's 26.
Yeah, there's a bell.
There's a bell. And, well, I love to draw. I love to read. I love to write. I've been in, fun fact, I almost failed elementary school. Then I reached middle school, and everyone thought I was a smart kid. I don't know what happened there. But I've been in, honors classes, all of high school. And, yeah, I love art. I love academics. And I'm weird, so that's...
You're not that weird. Come on.
I'm a bit strange. You should know this.
Well, everyone's a bit strange.
That's true.
All right, so tell me about the clubs and organizations that you partake in the high school here.
So I've been in art club all 4 years. I'm president of art club this year. I was vice president last year. I've been in NAHS since junior year. I got inducted sophomore year. I'm in robotics, been in that since sophomore year. And I'm also in Model UN. I've also been that since sophomore year. So it's a lot. I do a lot after school. A lot of those are after school stuff.
Is it stressful being the art club president? I would imagine it is because you're kind of top of the food chain there.
Not really.
I mean,
Miss Ace does most of it.
She does most of it?
Yeah, I just kind of make the final decision, and she asks me a lot of questions. It's not that hard since I've been dealing with her for 4 years.
So what, is it more like an assistant kind of role?
Low-key, yeah. I'm basically Miss Ace's assistant at this point, considering she pawns off the Scholar Bowl name tags and stuff to me. So
she gives you the Scholar Bowl name tags?
Yeah, I'm the one who makes them.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm a lot of the stuff people think Ace makes, I make some of it, and I help her with it.
I went to a Scholar Bowl meet last night. Was
it fire? I've never been to one.
It was okay.
Okay.
The questions were interesting.
I don't know what they do, so I just make the name tags, okay?
It's just competitive trivia.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, what is being a Model UN like?
So it's really weird because it's a culture shock because you're pretending to be a different country and you have to follow their beliefs. You can't inject your own into it. It's when you're at a conference, basically you're trying to solve an issue. So you have to interact with and help others to solve an issue, but everyone else is trying to cause chaos. Everyone just wants to nuke each other. Unless it's a serious competition, then everyone nukes each other the last day. But it's mostly people being weird, trying to solve an issue, but not really.
Oh, okay. But if everyone bombed each other, there wouldn't be any problems.
That's true. We've had that happen before. The UK was the only one left because they moved to space.
They moved to space.
Yes, they did.
I'm just gonna nuke the moon.
We've done it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are insane.
Mhm.
All right, Georgia, tell me about your main accomplishments that you're proud of.
I'm really proud of my art career. I won first place every year for graphic design or art show. That means a lot to me because I love graphic design. It's what I'm going to college for. Um, I'm proud of myself for getting better at taking care of myself because I've had a lot of mental health struggles since I was young. You know, I was diagnosed with anxiety really early and everything. So I'm really proud of myself for kind of trying to prioritize that. You shut it off.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I accidentally like kicked it with my heel. I kicked the table with my heel. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're back. We're back.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. It cut
No, you're
off.
good. You're good.
Okay, where were you?
I have no idea.
You're talking about your like mental health struggles.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself for prioritizing my mental health and also my relationships with like my boyfriend and my friends and trying to go out more.
Sweet, sweet. Okay, so what do you plan on doing in college, and like what kind of degrees do you intend on getting now? You did
So
say like graphic design, but like what degree are you gonna get in that?
I want to get a bachelor in graphic communications, which is the graphic design degree at SAUC. I also plan to get a minor in industrial design, so really just in designing things. That's all I want to do, you know. And I'm really excited because their art department looked really cool when I visited.
SIU's, right?
Yeah, SAUC.
Okay, industrial is just like buildings and stuff, right?
Well, architecture is buildings, but like industrial is like the parts to make buildings. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like, what made you so interested in graphic designing and art?
Well, since I was young, I've always like designed characters and stuff. And as I got older, I realized I can't work in the animation industry. So I was looking at other forms of art, and I took beginning digital graphics with mistakes my freshman year, and I loved Photoshop, and I loved working with text and colors, and that's what grew my love for graphic design. After that, I went into commercial art, and it's what I've been doing ever since. But I still love illustration, and I include my illustrations in my graphic design, which is a big part of it because mine's not like normal graphic design because I illustrate half my work.
I remember taking digital graphics last year. I was terrible at Photoshop.
Photoshop's definitely a learning curve.
It was so hard to use, and like the lessons that she would tell us, like it went in one year and went out the other, honestly. So, in your experience, how does an artist find inspiration?
It truly comes from the people and things around them. A lot of my art is inspired by the media I've consumed, the shows I've watched, the books I've read, but it's also inspired by the people around me. So, my boyfriend Aiden, he's inspired a lot of my artwork this year for my portfolio. Like, I made a postcard of the lake by his house because I like to sit by that lake and stare at it when I'm upset or overthinking. And it's just everything around me influences me all the time. Like, I love researching different things like Soviet Russia and looking into the artwork that was used in like their propaganda posters and stuff because that stuff people don't think about it. It's such an interesting facet of society, and I love looking into stuff like that.
Yeah, there's even like modern day propaganda that people don't even recognize.
Yeah, political cartoons, they're really interesting when you actually look into them and the reason why we make political cartoons. You should research it.
So, when you were in middle school, actually, no, scratch that. Do you believe high school life is stressful? And how do you personally handle stress with being an honor student and being involved in so many extracurriculars?
High school is very stressful. Middle school was worse, but I think. But high school is pretty stressful, especially when you work outside of school and you have so many clubs. Half the time, the solution is to cry and then pick yourself back up and look at everything you need to do and make a plan. Talking to others, I talk to my mom a lot about like what I should do, when I should do it. Like letting yourself feel stressed and then dealing with it is what I found the best way to deal with it.
Okay, that's so valid. I agree with you fully. How do you like personally handle that stress?
I'm still getting better at it. I'm not very good at it. If you asked Aiden or any of my friends, they tell you I'm crashing out like 24/7.
Oh gosh.
But when I I let myself feel it. I let myself sit for like 30 minutes, and then I try to get back on track. I make a plan, and I do it. That's just it's what you have to do sometimes. You gotta let yourself feel it because it's unhealthy to bottle it up. You gotta let yourself feel. If you bottle it up, you're gonna crush
It's all
yourself
gonna
on the
explode at once. It's gonna destroy you.
inside. My crash outs would be worse if I did that. So I think little crash outs are worse than big crash outs.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't want to like destroy my room because I got mad.
Yeah, like don't be like punching people. Like just let yourself cry it out.
Well, I'm gonna punch my desk. That's better than a person, right?
That's true. It's better than a person, but it's still not great.
Okay, so as a senior, do you believe that high school was like overhyped or like super scary to think about? Or what has it been like just as you expected?
It was definitely overhyped. Because, like, when we got here, phones were banned. We were always told you're allowed to have your phone. Like, you can have your phone in high school. And I feel like we just, like, missed out on a lot of stuff because of, like, all of our principal changes and everything and all the drama. Like, I feel like in, like, COVID, like, it's kind of ruined what high school used to be, I think. Because my brother's high school experience was way different than mine was. And I definitely think high school is not the peak of everyone's lives, and it shouldn't be. If you peak in high school, you should be worried. Like, high school is just a stepping stone to get to where you want to be. I think it's a great time to figure out who you are socially and yourself while you're still under your parents' guise, but you're old enough to understand all these things and start making your own way. It's such a weird, stressful time, and like no one prepares you for it.
That is so true. All right, our final question, our thinker. So, what would you say to someone who looks up to you and wants to become like you?
I would say to focus on what you love and who you love. Because when you start getting distracted by petty drama and friends, it gets in the way of your life. Like, I had a lot of issues in like middle school and like freshman year with like drama and friends and people worrying about boys more than their life. But like when you focus on what you love to do most and who you love, like your partner and your family, it brings a new focus that you don't have before, and it really brings everything into perspective when you think about I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this for them, and that's all I need to worry about. You worry about your people and you worry about yourself, and it makes it easier, I think.
Wow, thank you. All right, that wraps up Wildcat Voices. I'm Logan, and this is Georgia Hale. It's been an honor to have you on Wildcat Voices.
Of course.
So thank you. Wildcat Voices! Woo!